Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Mic test. Whew. And I'm just doing tests, getting some shit out. Alright, that's a good latency test. Looks like we're running with a few seconds delay. Pretty dang good. Everything looks to be in pretty good shape. There's one last thing I need to fuck with here. If I can fuck with it. Oh no, we got demonetized already. Alright, we should be back. Now that should be much smoother. Just had to increase the FPS so everything's tip-top shape. When did this fuck-ass game... Oh, there we go again. I personally gotta work on my language, but you know... we take that all one step at a time. Now hang tight for those of you who are still around, if anybody's still around. It says I see one of y'all there, so... So we'll want to see if this works too. Sweet, there we go. Everything seems to be working nice and proper. Now I'm going to go grab something real quick and we'll be ready to go. Alright, we are actually set now. This is more for the archive. I don't think anyone's here yet, but hey, yeah, you know. Normally I've been really into fighting games as of late, but my stick that I used to play fighting, well, I guess it's my pad. I'm on my backup tiny credit card pad. So, can't exactly play many fighting games right now. I would probably do that a little bit more casually between work shifts, but hey, we gotta wait for that new thing to actually come in. Which, pardon me, I must sate my ADHD real quick. Which is not coming in yet. Damn. I guess it might take a hot minute before that actually gets in here. So we got FTL, and I got actually a pretty fat backlog of games we could eventually go into. But I thought, for those who do know, we got, what's it called? We got FTL here. Anywho. Let's fucking rock. Hard mode, of course. Genuinely, FTL has a special place in my heart because it was not only the first game that I've, what's it called, ever streamed. I did it without mic and just to, like, run silently and communicated via chat because I had a pretty garbage mic and I didn't like talking. That was nearly 10 years ago. And we got junk here. I don't remember much about this. The only thing I remember is Burst Laser 2 is the best weapon that you typically want to go to. Alright, we can accept that. I think the early 2010s is like real peak for when it came to roguelikes. We got some like pretty stellar ones. Like FTL is the one I think of that comes to mind. Eventually we got like Nuclear Throne and Nuclear Throne and Enter the Gungeon. Oh, he's got the same loaded as I do. It's not good. This twisted channel needs to be reset. Christ. What are the odds of that? Could you? Oh my god. Welcome back, Spam Tong. Could this, like, not be on fire? Just thug it out. You got this. You do not got this. We are down a pilot now. Yeah, what is life if not dealing with some hiccups? I mean, it ain't that way. Here, you want to see how I'm gonna chill? Now I got people here. Usually we have to stream for a little bit before the algorithm kicks in for us. So I'm gonna take it a bit easy here. 10 goddamn years. Hey, can you go? Hey, let's have an exercise. Think about how much you've changed in the past 10 years. The weirdest thing for me is I've become a lot more chill, a lot more woke, as some people would call it. But I just say it's like there's some shit not worth getting mad over. Okay, let's pile. Let's pray to God they just don't hit us with the worst fucking things on earth. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? They know. They know. It's like it's been a good few years before this fucker came back. So we're gonna make sure he has no fun. We gotta take up the pilot seat. Caught lacking. That is a very fine description for it. We've already burned through most of our missiles through these, so though I am rather upset at that. Okay. Well, let's just get their weapon system down at this point. Smart call, at least. Oh boy. You get it. No, we will. But I recall specifically, like, 2010... I think that was actually when the indie scene was blowing up. With Fez. Who remembers Fez? Good old Phil Fish. But yeah, if anybody else is lurking, Spam already knows about, how I've become more hashtag woke. But in my opinion, it's like, there's some shit worth, not caring about. And it's like... The ones... That was, Braid. And the only thing I remember about Braid is, yeah, that Soldier Boy laughed at it. And, I saw somebody play it on their, like, BlackBerry once on vacation when I was, like, 13 or 14 or something like that. That's where my memories start and end with that. But I remember it's, like, 2010s. Okay, we got some crew. Yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of shit that's not worth caring about. Oh, God, you got distracted me with Braid. What I'm saying is that there's a lot of shit in life that really isn't worth caring about, and you have no right to be talking about, like, the lifestyles of other people if you yourself can't even be happy. I just don't like that hypocrisy. Straight up. Reconstructive teleport. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna take that. Fuel's always good. I remember lack of fuel is what kills you a lot in later. Oh. We're going straight for those weapons. There's like, we're not beating around the bush. If I remember correctly, FTL was also a Kickstarter-funded game as well. Kickstarter game? No, that's definitely a fucking relic of the early 2010s, you know? Solar flare imminent with no doors. Okay, camera room's out. Gonna put that out. Get over there. This game also has like a banger soundtrack. Praying this is safe. Steam notification do not pop up on the screen. It's good. We got a combat drone. We got a lot of shit we could sell. I think that the reconstructed teleport might be a pretty good investment. Oh, keep spinning. We haven't hit any shop though, and we're already at like half whole, so. Damn it. He can't win. He can't win at all. It takes him that power. You're on weapons duty now. I was like, you know what? Let me take a gamble. What's the worst in like trying to do a good deed? I'll take a slave. Let's go. I'm not fucking with the Mantis. We are not fucking with the Mantis. Yeah, I actually bought the soundtrack to this game and listened to it a lot when I was in high school. This game, I think it was my first roguelike, at least in the indie scene. Okay, we are getting rid of those weapons ASAP. Oh, granted, I guess it like. I remember Fez was like the big indie game in like the West that really started like the indie game boom here. I mean, Japan had a Cave. I don't think Cave Story really caused it, but I know it was a pretty good example because Cave Story just fucking rocked. I don't know my Cave Story history. Know much about my game's history. All I know is that Fez happened and everybody hates Phil Fish. Enter the Gungeon is. I would say it's probably more balanced for a roguelike, where it's got like the hard caps to stop stuff from spiraling out of control. It's a pretty solid one. It's like I guess, way more skill-based than RNG-based. You could get a shitty weapon, but I remember I used to play that a lot. Like, even if I got the Derringer, I could still make it pretty far with just that. What do we got? Let's get a bit of that. Some of that. What do we got? What do we got for... Oh, wait, that's right. You can upgrade your ship systems any place. There we go. So cut our engine. Get ourselves some good level 2 shields. There we go. All I remember was literally just racist against Japanese games and him being a bitch online and leaving the internet forever. I would say I wish I knew the details, but frankly I do not wish I knew the details. And can I also say, I mentioned I bought the fucking soundtrack to this. This game's soundtrack fucked so hard. This game set me on the sad path as a child of being like, ooh, video game soundtracks are art. And she'll still get hit, but we got a pretty hefty bonus out of that though. Oh, God, come on. Get these shields back online. Okay. Fingers crossed we get, like, just a small break. We ball. You know, we're gonna run through here, get the med bay back up. Oh, we can't just flush this without door being up. Okay. Thank God we got a small break. I'm certain I'm gonna be regretting selling those missiles though. There was this one really good site that categorizes it. Like, they have, like, vinyl releases, they have game rips, but you have to, like, donate to them, like, just donate them $1 if you want to, start bulk downloading. Which I did for a few, not gonna lie. And then they just all appear on Spotify eventually. Ooh. But then there's some stuff, like, that I really love, I have a personal love for. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. That's one I have a very soft spot for, and they ain't anywhere. So I had to just get the CD rip that I cannot get a hold of. Don't shoot me, Squeenix. I mean, granted, it's nice when you're an adult and you're like, yeah, I can spare $1. FLAC is pretty solid, but I think at this point, it's like, unless you have really good sound systems, it's just get an MP3. Ooh, nice, okay. Ion Charge, They technically do, but you need some, like, audiophile sound system, man. Like, granted, I think my headphones could... Well, actually, no, these things can't. These fucking headphones I'm wearing, they are ancient. I'm thinking, how much power? That's power. All these are 2 power. Because I want to, like, swap out Artemis for something, because I need something a bit more reliable. Yeah, we can just get rid of Artemis, swap it for a Charge Ion. We can't beef our weapon system up. That was a mistake. No matter, I'm pretty sure we can brute force our way through like one encounter or get lucky. I think the only roguelike that hooked me as much as this game was, Balatro. Balatro's a fucking evil-ass game. Oh, dear. It's an evil game, but it's also a very interesting game, because it's astounding how much you can just do with just having, like, the same, just like, a 52 deck of cards. It's like, what do you mean we made, like, infinite fun? We'll take the scrap. It is a card-based roguelike, and the fact that it's a card game is, like, all about it, because you gotta build poker hands to get higher scores. I could probably get it for PC for just chill streams, and oh, they hear me talking about gambling. Duplice is here. I'll admit, I think last time I streamed was around, like, last year-ish. our location has not changed, but, I mean, my neighbors disappeared at least. Don't know where they went, but, I think they're gone. NYPD donation sound effect. I still got good old, the good old rattler. Hold on, I can play it. I realized, hold on. I'm just doing this because I've never used this chat widget before. Why is it only one fucking thing? What the hell? Shouldn't it be thicker than just, like, showing one message at a time? Hold on, sorry if I'm trying this. I've never used Streamlabs before, or at least to this level. Yeah, I just only what the hell? What the hell? Hold on. Bro, please. Oh man, hang tight. Alright, one more. Test 1. Test 2. Test 3. Oh! I'm stupid! I am very stupid! Yes, we get it. You're backing up out there. I am very stupid. The game captures, like, above everything. Okay. Okay, let's reset everything. There we go, okay. I'm very stupid. Sorry about that. I was like, wait a second. Why is this not working? Okay, so I can do a big brain cut engine power to weapons, but I think we might be cooked. Okay, we are back in business. Yeah, Balatro is just a I guess it's less deck building, more like card building. Or yeah, it's deck building, but it's like combo building. Where it's like you have to build poker hands, and then you get jokers to like multiply the amount of chips you get. Very cool. Yep. They don't make roguelikes like they used to. Get out of here. Okay, we need a bit more power, so I painted again. Dude, these are... I think this game is like beating my ass for like returning after not remembering how to play. Oh, goody. Yeah, I think it's GG now. Here, warp in. They've got a burst laser 3. Okay, never mind. We can actually make this work. Okay, never mind. We can clutch this. I was expecting us to take 3 laser hits to the brain and then die instantly, but hey. The biggest thing, though, going back to like random fucking talk, because oh, get out. Okay, that is a high fuel surrender. We are saving that. The biggest thing between like old me and me now is I am lacking a lot of energy that I feel you need to keep consistently streaming. Like, you need to have this whimsy and insanity to you. Keep people entertained when playing games. I guess, like, before that, you could, like, you could build up, like, a chill persona, but be kind of funny and have a funny gimmick, and then when people like you for you, they stick around for everything else. For the most part, you need to have, like, a lot of energy and some kind of insanity to, like, stand out. Okay. We're just gonna flush him out. We're gonna hit him with the classic maneuver. I remember this maneuver. If anybody comes in, you just flush out the entire ship, force them into the med bay, and starve everyone. Alright, I'm glad that they added this button in an update too. Very nice. Oh yeah, we can actually get some extra power. 2 sectors in, we've got 1 power. Well, actually, we got some shields, so those extra shields are, pretty handy. Oh, we might have picked a fight we can't win. There's gonna be a time when those lasers are gonna sync up and we're gonna be in big trouble. See? And we'll just keep blinking that with ions and keeping that shit shut down. You are going to work in the engine room with no oxygen. Because I knew these Lanius guys, they just drain the oxygen in the rooms around them. You want to keep them as far away as humanly possible. They can at least breathe in zero oxygen environments, so they're pretty handy if the doors get busted. They have quite a bit of dock on them. Okay. We'll cut power to that. Get some medicine back in here. Okay, easy peasy. You need to like have a nice like you have to have an outgoing, constant persona, a lot of energy for this shit. It's prime for teenagers. Like Team Me hadn't met all that fucking criteria. It was crazy good. I don't think low-key, if I knew what I had when I was younger, I probably couldn't, like, didn't go insane. I probably could have turned around streaming pretty good when I was younger, but hey. Oh my goodness. Pardon me. But, mental health is a real bitch. Sweet, free shit. Okay, we're actually going to, buy a little bit of extra power. We're just future-proofing our shit right now. I have no, like, I'm not gonna be, like, I dislike Trolls Remorse because it's like, it's like, it's really, like, you can be embarrassed by your previous behavior, but don't feel the need that you have to, like, cleanse yourself. Oh, that's not good. Whenever it comes to my previous behavior, yeah, I was like, no shit, I was like, yeah, well, this is it. Yep. Hang on one second before I continue that train of thought. Alright. But yeah, it would probably be really easy to have Trolls Remorse about, like, being a little shitty teen. But it's like, I guess people get kind of caught in this conception where they have to atone for their past behavior, when it's like, you don't have to. You just need to act better in the present. And this is just for, like, bad social behavior, you know? It's a nice place to put chat for this. Just simple, like, people say it, like, people are like, oh, be better, and it's like, that's typically it. You don't need to atone for it, you don't need to overcorrect. You can just be not an asshole, and that's pretty good. Alright, we gotta get those weapon systems down ASAP. We can save our missiles, probably. It's gonna hurt. Okay, we'll drop oxygen there. But I don't have any regrets, really, about, like, how fucking psychotic I was. Maybe I would have done things much different. Would that be regrets? Sorry, my fucking brain. Give me, I'm a writer and I don't know how words work. I don't know how, I can curate my thoughts well, which is why I prefer text to talk, not gonna lie. But it's like, I gotta find the right words for everything first and spend 5 hours making sure everything works. It's less more, it's like, I admit, yeah, I had fucking fun shitting around with early YouTube before we got copy struck. That's like prime teenage shit behavior. Except, well, nobody really got hurt. Yeah, sure, I was a bit of shit heel, but fucking online, it's 10 years ago, bro. Could you bitches just... They are, like, sweating as much as humanly possible. Like, stop fucking firing only at the weapons. You... Oh my god! Watch the weapon system get hit again. Get in there too, put that shit out. Get a fucking dive, oxygen loss, cause the fucking solar flare hit doors, it hit oxygen, it hit everything. YouTube vaporware, something like that. I remember I had this funny pirate filter. But this is the one credit I kind of give to myself. Fair use was wildly misunderstood then. Whereas, like, oh, you can stream a movie and riff over it, and that counts as fair use, even though that's technically a gray area. I'm very surprised I didn't get into as much trouble with that. You give me your goods. Taking out your weapons and we're taking out your shields. Give us the goods. Yes, that's. Okay, we're gonna take a hit for that. So. There we go. Now we got some time. It kept fucking slapping the oxygen system, and like the oxygen system was down, everything was on fire, and like real life, fire requires oxygen to survive, and it burns through it very fast. If you got no O2 systems and everything is on fire, we're just bricked. And if it were to survive that, we lost half of our health to a single encounter because everything went wrong. Two stores, but you ain't got nothing. Well, I should have repaired my engines, not gonna lie. Definitely getting those weapons that has potentialing. Alright, perfect. I need to burn one missile. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, old streams. Hey, I had that fucking psychotic energy that you needed to be, like, stick out older. And I probably could have pivoted if I kept at it. Though, around college, I did kind of ruin my own life, and I needed to fix that a bit. You know what we say, that's all in the past, right? Shield overcharger, not bad at all. Actually, that is bad, because every time you pop it, it's going to get shot immediately. Ooh, slavers. Okay, I love these guys because if we can make them surrender, we get a new crew member. I remember that specifically. So when I was younger, I was like, oh yeah, slavers. See? They fucking folded immediately. Get into the engine room, James. That was the community college arc, and that was back in California. There was my actual college arc, which I got accepted to a pretty nice private college. And, yeah, not very fun. Also, hold on, I'm gonna adjust this chat box one time. So, we're gonna make the, messages disappear after 20 seconds, so things don't get too cluttered. There we go. I went to college once in Texas, then college again in California. The California one was where I found the K-pop harems. Where it was like a constant site where one guy looked like a K-pop star and had like several white women following him. Could we not deal with the fucking sun? Get out of here. Definitely take that. We gotta, like, just get the hell out of here. You know, I think that's gonna be, like, my personal stream goal is just trying to work on curbing my language. Because I just need to curb it more in general. Why? I said I don't want to, I want to curb my language, and then it's like, hey, more suns for you. Sun diamonds to you. Okay. Who's Nick at 30? I was afraid if I said that out loud, it'd be like tricking me and saying something. You always gotta be wary of the word Nick online, you know? Somebody actually did get me with that trick on stream. Oh. Yeah, flush that. Yeah, I know. I always lose somebody to giant alien spiders. I never trust that event. Can you get rid of drone parts for some scrap? Oh, they can't do anything to me. Okay. So we just get to AFK this battle a bit. But I'm actually following my idol, Nostalgia Critic, where he decided to prove that he was so funny, people didn't watch him because he swore a lot, and went an entire year without saying a swear word. I know that because that was at the end of his Nutcracker review, where he wanted to make a point to his audience that he can make funny videos without swearing. So I need to follow in his footsteps. Oh my god. Oh! I'm gonna take this risk. This is one of my fucking favorites, so. God. Well, my frackin' favorite. Okay, I gotta just replace it with like a. What are some swear word replacements I should work towards? Honestly, the reason why I want to at least pull it back is because, you know, when you get a real-life job and you're working in a far more professional environment, I think it's better in the long run to just start passively training your brain to stop saying bad words so often. Especially for future goals. Oh my god. I'm assuming, what's it called? Oh my god, that is... I can't, I don't know. It's I know it's like offensive, but I still can't help. It's funny, because, my boss works in a very prestigious position, and he just swears to my face a lot, and he's like, you cool with swearing? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm just personally trying to work on it more, you know? The biggest thing why I think about it is because I do eventually want to become a dad, or like, fucking have a fucking family, bro. And you can't swear around children, you know? It's not very good. What weapons do we have? God, that's... Whew. I'm feeling whole beam pilled. NG thing. Oh my god, sorry, I keep getting distracted. Sorry, that's what ADHD does, you know? I've been unmedicated for the past few years on it. And we are running out of fuel. But my stance on offensive humor has changed, where it's like, I still enjoy offensive humor even if it is, like, stupid and childish. But at the same time, I understand that it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. So I just tread kind of carefully with it. But I do not lie, I do get a good chuckle out of stupid jokes like that. Ooh, okay, we'll take that. I was gonna talk about that. That's another reason why, one reason why I don't like having an online footprint. Because, I've been going to real-life events with this handle. And it's like, I at least want to have a more honest image and, not have everything else. And you think it'd be the other way around? I kind of got that feeling where it's really easy to be vitrolic on real life. Because you know that fucking... Do we need to add a swear jar? I'm one step away from adding a swear jar. But it's like, that one gif of the dogs, like, barking at each other between the fence. And then remove the fence, and the dogs just chill out. Once you add, like, that sense of physicality, there's this natural humanization that comes to when you, like, talk with somebody else. And that helps so much in just not getting mad at other people easily. It still happens. Like, people can be real pieces of work. Ion Blast. Let's go. It's one of my favorite weapons. It is very, very potent. I remember this thing. This bad boy? This bad boy gets work done. Android Dev. And we're talking about 2010's YouTube. I think as a kid I dodged a bullet. I remember editing a Rev stream of Rev from Vine Sauce. Okay, watch this. No, don't give me that. You're worth more dead. See, it was worth more dead. Damn it. I keep losing my train of thought, bro. But yeah, adding that human element, I think fighting games help me solidify that. But having, because like, it's so easy to get tilted in net play on fighting games. But once you add that physicality to it, it's like, oh, there's an actual human being I am playing games with. Things become like way more chill. Like you can share a beer with them or something like that. Okay, we are gonna. There's a lot of stuff that I think is just super incentive based with human psychology and all that jazz. Where it's like there's more in like. Okay, you know what? A healing burst. We can at least sell that. Probably not for 25 scrap. So I kind of lost that, but I think they gave fuel. But what I was talking about was adding physicality helps you sympathize with people so much more. So if somebody's acting like a complete asshole online, you're less likely to give them the benefit of the doubt than like seeing that person in person. It's not 100% true, I can tell you for sure. You can meet a lot of people in person, and then they'll silently judge you for being autistic, or they'll find you do one social slight, and then it's like, oh, this person, I pegged him as bad. He stuttered. He's bad. But people like that are thankfully, I can't say they're in a minority, but they're not as common as one would expect. Okay, healing burst 20. Okay. Get some motion power in here. Like I said, you play a fighting game on net play and you'll understand very quickly. Because you play with random, you're like, I want this guy to kill himself. I used to be pretty untiltable, but I think it's just because I'm getting older and more tired. I'm now finding myself actively getting tilted by fighting games on net play, so I've stopped playing a lot of net play stuff. Abandoned sector, we can do that. I've got a good feeling about this run. We've got a Burst Laser 2, we got a Whole Beam and an Ion Blast. I think we can pull it together with a few more things. But the Ion Blast is a big thing, so an Ion Blast will just carry you. This thing is super good. We need you to get the oxygen back online. Shields down. There we go. And we'll let the whole beam do its work. But yeah. I still ain't the biggest fan of socializing outdoors, but the one thing I know that when it comes to like meeting new people, I think the internet is great for meeting new people because you can kind of use it as like a filter. You can use it to like just get a first impression about people, and that's like only from interest. And then you can decide like whether to make the risk like go out because they like have some matching interest before you decide. You know what? I think I wanna. Smart about this. Ah! Look at all that damage. We kind of like find if somebody has some shared interest before you can be like, you know what? Yeah, I want to take that risk and like take that risk with you and try and be friends. You know, it's great. This is me. This is my autistic ass, like not being very sociable. But it's just nice having that filter because people, it's not fun socializing. When somebody picks up on your autism. And then they get mad at you for being autistic, but they don't know you're autistic. It's very weird for me to word, but... Oh, hold on. What the hell? I've made quite a few, but that's because I like traveling. I've made a lot of fighting game friends, traveled to a few conventions. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good fun stuff. Oh, I forgot to actually share this. But yeah, that's just... I was just thinking, I was gonna say, like, that's just, like, the muses of an autist, and I'm like, wow, that would actually be a pretty sweet, name for, like, a biography or something. Musings of an autist. Yeah, that's typically how it works with it. We want to try and get these shits out. Oh, yeah, let's maximize that damage. Ah, shit. Ah, pickles. Zard, yo, you bet my ass did. You bet my butt did. I said it earlier, but oh my god, I'm trying to work on my, my naughty word behavior. I just felt it. Honestly, it's because... Okay. God dang. Gosh darn. Was just doing some channel cleanup, because I was trying to find my old Twitter account and try and like just get it all cleaned up. And I found out that YouTube archived every single one of my old streams from 2017 and before. So I was like, oh my god. It's like all that lost media, if you will, ain't lost. But I don't know what to do with it, because that is high definition of me, like HD footage of me acting like a cringy teen. And the most I thought is like, you know what, we can stream and be chill. And get out of here. I should probably get some repairs. I have been... I'm not saying I got Trolls Remorse, I'm just saying it's like, ah... Season 2 is not bad. But it's like I've me old and me now. They are very different. Oh yeah, I did rebrand it because Gamer Crab. That is very. If you look up Gamer Crab, you get that Squid Game crab meme game parody. I need to pilfer a lot of scrap. I think I'm just gonna get some engine upgrades here. There we go. Yeah, that's how I found my channel. That's that's how I found my old channel. I just Googled as Gornolds. Oh, that's a planetary. Oh, that's Ally. Allies. Yeah, I should have named my channel as Gornolds Guy. Yeah, I gotta stay even truer to my roots, you know. Ooh, beautiful. We can. Okay, let's save it for a weapons upgrade so we can just get like a full arsenal running here. Oh no. I think we're gonna have to fight this on hard mode. Ah, God. Not good. I think I already mentioned before, but I'm not sure if they saw as Gornolds, but they do know of my they did know of my channel. I've already met somebody who knows of my channel in real life. Which is pretty funny, because it's like, they knew somebody else who I used to know on this channel. And I said, oh, I knew them because they used to watch my streams, like, because, like, I did some random streams and, like, made ITPMVs, and then I told them I made Vinesauce, and it's like, wait a second, what's your channel name? I was like, oh, it's Ben and Jerry's. They're like, oh my god, I used to watch your Vinesauce edits, and I'm like, what the hell, dude? I was rooming with them, too, so that was, like, the mother of all coincidences that I found absolutely hilarious. I think we're gonna make a jump back to that shop real quick. And just get some repairs. I weirdly, Zarg, I remember you, I think you used to have, like, a regular show profile picture, and I, for some reason, remember you showing up on the Demon Soul stream. A lot of people found me from the Vinesauce edits. No, we can't reach that shop. I'm glad me memory ain't failing me, me boy. I gotta say, Spam, I've met a few other people who came from Google+. Google+ produces characters. I can be, like, absolutely certain in that. A lot of people who say, like, oh, I'm from Google Plus are characters. It's very fucking weirdo. Ah, That's a land. Oh no. Only one reason why. Oh, you guys were just bugging it out. I thought they weren't just dying for the oxygen, but no, because I thought they were the oxygen guys. Yes, I can't believe I said that, but yeah. I'm trying to work on curbing my language. I kind of gotta be more professional. Because, you know, that's what happens when you get a job and you try to, like, blend in society. I can say that for sure. Because, like, I saw some people who had, like, fond memories of Google Plus days and they were characters. That's the most I can really say about them. I don't want to get too personal or tell too many personal stories about it, but oof. Well, I'm trying to curb myself from saying it, you know? Because, you know, when you say it too much, it bleeds over to your regular conversation. The last thing you want to do is start saying swears in front of children in real life. Sweet. Was Yoshi Killer like the crazy guy who recorded my channel? I'll admit, my lore... That doesn't narrow it down much. I don't remember that, admittedly. Seriously? Why is everything missing? Thank God. I can't believe it. I'm all like, my personal philosophy is like, oh, we should create something new, and now we're nostalgia posting about this damn channel. Trying to reboot it, guys. Sorry, my dang channel. I'll admit, yeah, like, most of my memories of the early streaming eras of this channel, very, very foggy. Like I said, I'm not sure if it was apparent or not, because I was pretty clueless, but I had quite a few problems going on under the hood when I was streaming when I was a teen as well. Talk about high school. I kind of had that the same with good old Jeremy and Steven. I'm still in good contact with them, but like a few times we just talk about the old days and like, oh my god. Oh, that hurt. We do not accept surrender. Give us your finest spices. Yeah. I'm gonna love the whole beam. I always think, like, nostalgia tends to get that potent. Because it's like, if you're in an era where it feels like it's so hard to like build something better than the past, you're gonna end up like falling back to like when the past was nice. It was nice. I've been caught in quite a few oh. I kind of talk about that because I've been in New York for the past 3 years. It hasn't been horrible here, but it does feel stagnant. I've been feeling like more and more pulled to stuff from the past. In fact, one of my big commitments for this year is just trying to replay a bunch of games I used to play as a kid and seeing how they hold up. Ooh, excuse me. And I'm realizing, like, oh yeah, I'm just going back to these old games because it's nothing right now is really, like, it doesn't feel like I'm beginning to be able to, like, build up something that's better than the past. It's like how a lot of adults get over nostalgia. They're just, like, they just make something better than being a kid. And the worst part of it, by the way, is that, like... Sorry, I'm trying to lock in. I can't critically think. And think about nostalgia very well. Oh my god, I'm talking about nostalgia as Liquid Doug Walker. Help me! I can't escape! He's gotten me! Great. Okay, so I will admit, for those of you who happen to keep up with me on the fighting game side of things, I've been going around to locals and tournaments as Doug Walker and getting pretty good results. So that's been my running bit so far. I've actually nostalgia pilled a bunch of my friends. Now they actually know how good Doug actually was. I gave people I took time during a bracket to create the Nostalgia Critic Suite to give them the full lore dump. Hey, buddy. Oh, okay, thank God. Dude, I just, like, tapped into the collective consciousness to get that... Oh my god, he's a god. I tapped into the collective consciousness to get that quest done. I'm so good. But yeah, I think it's... And that's the biggest thing about modern society, where it's like... Everybody wants to build, like... When I talk with my parents about it, they're like, oh yeah, it's like, they don't... They probably do have longings about being a kid and no responsibilities, but that's it. I think, like, the two types of nostalgia you get is shit. It's like, oh, you know... It's like, I miss having no responsibilities, and I miss when things, like, were nice and were hopeful. Not to be a doomer here, I'm gonna be honest, I can't be a doomer too much. But it is indeed immensely difficult if you want to just build a life of your own. And there's, like, no single reason, no, like, people try to solidify it to, like, single stupid reasons, because, like, so they can direct their anger at, like, something straightforward and simple. No, reality is multiple, like, just multiple phenomena beyond our, like, that we can't really fully comprehend. Human-caused phenomena, mind you. You can't pin it on a single person or expect a single person to save it, but people just do that because they cope. Damn it. Nope, it's just a sign that you want your life to be better. Not that it's like on a downward slope. Damn it, this thing's like evading everything. Yeah, it's like, that's why it's like, you see, like, that's why you can see, like, seemingly nice people, like, turn to, like, extreme or really stupid beliefs. Because they know, there's, like, this universal understanding that it's a lot harder to just make life the way you want it. Okay, hold on. We're gonna flush you in here. Cutting some engine power, popping that there. Just get like one hit, please. Why you stay there? Okay, I'll buy us a little bit of time. Somebody don't got Papa John's and it shows. Oh, not Papa John's, sorry. Little Caesars. Little Caesars has been my goat for just like fat meals, you know? Being attacked. The door system. Okay, where are they? They're in the med bay. Okay. Get in there. Ah, dude, that sucks. That's one plus New York has. New York has phenomenal amounts of pizzas around here, you know? I have to give New York those props. I found this one place called Luigi's Pizza. I got a massive pizza, only for like 20 bucks. And that was even off of, gosh darn Uber Eats. Fantastic place. Like, a friend just randomly recommended it. Like, hey, this pizza place is pretty highly rated. Then we ordered it for one of the locals. We got it, and it was like, oh my god, this is like the best $20 pizza I've ever had. Oh, I'm sorry, I saw the ping about the Yoshi Killer audio. Oh, goodness. You go here, you go here, we'll save these new positions. I'm not gonna play that on stream. God dang. Gosh darn. I'm gonna have to... What we got? Plasma Storm, and you still have full weapon system because you are a dirty little cheater. You're a dirty little cheater. A dirty, dirty, dirty little cheater. Missiles. We don't need no missiles. Let's see if we get more than 17 scrap from that, though. Ooh, it was good to kill you. Let's get a bit of repairs. Restore our systems. Try to save up for the next weapon upgrade so we can get our whole laser upgraded. But yeah. The internet, like, I was talking before about how just these bleak scenarios just cause all this crap to happen, and it makes people be like, oh, you know, it's clearly it's this guy or this thing that's causing it. It's like, if you're like me and you live in New York and you get to see all this up front, I guess this is New York exclusive. It's just there's a whole lot going on in the background. It's just beyond comprehension of stupid peasants like you and I to fully understand the depth of like why everything's kind of going to crap. So, and you're not going to get any joy from understanding it. That's actually the biggest revelation New York has made me realize. Like, understanding why New York is garbage isn't going to make me enjoy it anymore. So, I'm just going to have to figure out what I want to do next. Dude, I have a wife here. Of course I'm still here. Hang tight. But like I said, understand New York wasn't going to make me happy, so I just thought, how am I going to make the best out of the fact that I'm going to have to live here for the next hot while, next hot minute. Oh, Jesus. You go help out out there. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, everybody's just dying. He has so many weapons. They have like the whole kit and caboodle. We got everything online there. Now we lost another guy. And something's on fire. Okay, let's get the med bay back up. But yeah, it's more that I found out that like understanding what's causing societal collapse doesn't help you unless you want to like get into politics and do something about it. So instead, you're just gonna have to figure out instead, hey, these are the facts about life. What am I gonna do about it? Just flood. Get rid of all the oxygen here. There we go. Oh, we don't want that. I think there's a Horseshoe Crab Express. You could probably do so. Yeah. You have to cheat in order to get anywhere in politics. You probably could be good-natured and get into politics by some miracle. But the thing is, like, if you are an actual good-natured politician, which I highly doubt there are any, I don't think you'd ever get anywhere. I don't think anybody would ever believe you. And yet, like, and if you do get that far, nobody's gonna believe you're genuine because of just how the jobs typically work. Cool, free money. NG Homeworlds, okay. We actually need some people. is not good. That is not good one bit. Not good one bit. He's the Phantom. I do not appreciate... Oh my god, they got a level 2. We need to talk... See, you know the JD Vance stuff is more natural because it's actually kind of funny from how stupid it all is. Okay, let's flood it oxygen. I do get laughs at how absurd they are. Oh, we might be... Oh. This is like a nuclear nightmare combo. Oh, we are turbo cooked here. Yep, we might be dead here. Oh my god, from this nightmare ship. Level 2 defense drone, an ion drone, and just one missile launcher with infinite missiles and 3 missiles. We need bombs. Alright. We are indeed cooked. Alright. Probably started inorganic, but yeah. I ain't gonna talk politics this stream, because it does get me anywhere. But man, it's just, it's too tiring to follow at this point. It's like, dude, I have a job. It's like I said, it's one of the things where it's like, you just have to simply stop caring, because it's like, oh no. At least I'm in a position to... Well, actually, no, I'm kind of not in a position, because those tariffs are the dumbest... You know, there's the only politics you're gonna get. Those tariffs are economic suicide, and you guys get to say, I told you so, if they somehow make things work out. I do not like them one bit. They're gonna ruin all of my plans and business ideas, because they're so goddamn stupid. Now, let's tariff Taiwan, because, I don't know, Elon Musk probably thinks we have, like, semiconductor production here in the US to rival Taiwan. You know? I don't know. Could tariffs help the economy? Yes, but I do not trust Elon. I do not trust the man who destroyed Twitter to make those calls, you know? I've been using Fell for it again for a few shows. Some of them get so outlandish, they're pretty funny. You just get the regular ones. What do we got? Well, hang on. It's time to feed my dog. I'll be right back in a second. That is, also, I just came back, that's true. I just retweet art and then I post stuff about my book, and that's it. So I'm gonna try. We'll close that with the Federation flagship. I really like the artillery beam, so let's try and go for artillery master. So I'm thinking instead we could just invest in artillery, boost our shields and engines, and keep first laser too, because that is pretty dang good. Okay, I always want Mantis on the pilot seat, NGN shield. Actually, no, we want rock on shields, NGN weapons. We want those weapons running as much as possible. Oh, bomb, laser, and a glaive drone? You gotta be kidding me. And they immediately go for the weapons, but we got their weapons down, so we'll just win this by attrition. I think the hard mode AI just loves targeting your weapon systems first. And then the artillery beam's gonna fire. I know that Twitter now has like revenue sharing or something like that. Oh, cider. Amber cider. It's pretty good. Solid. Always target the healer. The healer doesn't exist. Target the guns. Yeah. The AI are unfortunately taking that to heart. Okay, so you are going to put that fire out, because you are very good at putting the fire out. Yeah, I've expanded my alcohol palette a bit to not only hard liquor recently. So I've just been getting quite a bit of value out of it's woodchuck hard cider. It's the amber stuff. It's pretty solid. Not much of a beer guy, but I am a big cider guy. Cider guys with Asian wives. Okay, you are a massive goddamn threat. Gosh darn threat. Oh, God. I think I might actually have a stream swear jar at this rate. The only other rule amendment I can pretty much say about chat is that if you wouldn't say it, if you like can't say it in public without getting severely judged, don't say it in chat. That's the best way I can go about for chat rules as well. Hop to a jar. Everything's up and functional, right? Okay. You are on standby to make sure that artillery is running 24/7. What do we got? 30 bucks. There we go. Faster. Do we have anything that we don't need? No. Sweet. Not sweet. Not sweet. Maybe I need to like have some bit where it's like I do something for every time I swear. I need to put some actual value on that swear jar though. Oh, no. Alright, get that out, Wagey. Yes, actually, yes, Zard. It's what I don't think I streamed very much throughout most of 2024, and that's because I was back in school, because I was trying to shift careers. It's like there's a lot of behavior I have to curb. I can guarantee you I'm not gonna go full Trolls Remorse, because that's cringe. But I do definitely think like I'd be happier if I just adjust my behavior a little bit for the better. Oh my god, that thing's firing so fast. Oh! Goodness. What? Adobe! We need to kill Adobe. Why are you telling me this? I filed my taxes already. It gave me a fucking... Gave me a frickin' pop-up saying, like, you should file your taxes with Adobe Acrobat. I do know. Oh my god. Oh, that's not good. Not good one bit. What the heck, blood? Diddy blood, Ohio Riz. The other biggest part of behavior I think people should change more is definitely with understanding when things are not making them happy. That's the biggest thing with just like me and my social media use. I'm like starting to properly curate my social media a lot, and a lot of people there make me unhappy. Happy because it's like you don't deserve that position, and like you're just so stupid. Like I had we're gonna get swarmed at the exit. I saw someone posting about like of course you saw some classic jokes about how DoorDash is gonna start letting you finance your burrito payments. And somebody was saying like, oh, actually, did you know that if you took that 100% interest-free loan and financed the money on that burrito you bought, you'd be making some positive income from the interest. But the people who want this loan aren't smart enough to take advantage of that, and it's like you're already losing immense amount of money by using DoorDash, bro. You're not smart. You don't dump everything into interest unless you've got enough to make it worth it. Granted, making a high yield savings account is something that everybody should have done like 10 years ago. I'm not going to lie. I wish I made one. Dude, if I made one and like put 10 grand in there to start, I think I would be I'd have like a pretty well built nest egg, but you know. That's all, literally in the past. Oh, I do not like you one bit. I do not like that missile launcher one bit. And, oh, you've got... Well, chat, are we cooked or not? Oh my god. They dodged. Yeah, it looks like we're getting out the old-fashioned way. Ah, oh, good lord, get us out of here. I was saying this run was looking pretty solid. The biggest thing for me on like, what's it called? On Thing Happy is I realized that you can't really... I guess this is the best way to be honest. I'm not hanging around, like, the old Discord anymore because everybody there is just too fucking unpleasant. Everything there is just so rancid and negative, and it's like, I'm not happy here, bro. I'm not gonna delete it if you guys... I'm not deleting it, by God, it's like, I'm only gonna go there if people want me to. Ah! I guess that's a good time to say it, but yeah, it's like, I do not like just how you unless you're a sociopath, that negativity spreads. And not like in like that old like hippie negativity stuff. It's just vibes. It's like being there with, like, being at Soul Server, everybody's just, like, so fucking angry at nothing. I'm being blunt here. I don't hate y'all for it, but I'm saying a lot of y'all have been angry at nothing. But and it's like I have to build a life, man, and I gotta cut out places that are like not making me happy. I don't have any ill will. Like it takes like criminal activity or being a real rat bastard for me to be like, yeah, I hate you now, you know. And my energy got ducked. Good. I think back to, like, if there's one person who I, like, watched a lot, that was, like, Jim, Mr. Mediker. It's like, after realizing how much negativity he just puts himself through, it's like, you have to, like, your brain has to be built in a special way to just understand and kind of, like, tolerate how to, like, handle it, I guess. My brain ain't worded that way. I don't like seeing people sad. I'll be pretty blunt about that. Get out of here. Okay, we got the virus. Nice. You... definitely gonna be on engine systems. We're gonna put you on weapons. Notch! Oh no. But there's no ill will, like I said. This is the 5th time I'm saying it. I would be hypocritical as balls if I had troller's remorse and be like, no, I gotta dissociate fucking everything about you guys. Because they're evil, you guys are icky. There's human beings behind everyone, you know? You know, hold on. I realize we're almost on the 10th anniversary of Asgornals. I just realized that. I'm not sure if I told the lore behind it before, but I remember I made Asgornals because I was studying for senior finals, just completely out of my gourd. And then, like, out of it, I got really bored after studying and said, you know what, let me just make Ronald McDonald Undertale, and, like, did it in a night, and my computer crashed at the end of it. Where does time go? I made a post on this channel's thing saying, like, you know, I miss being unemployed and having infinite time to just make Ronald McDonald Undertale by TPMVs. So cooked. I don't remember how to play this game. It's been so long. I still think as a roguelike, this game holds up so dang well. Well, like I said before, for me, I honestly miss it because it felt so nice just having no consequences to everything I did. It felt so... The only thing I regret is, how did he learn to video edit? There's this one YouTube... Actually, okay, that's a fun bit of it. There's this one YouTube pooper who made, like, a long tutorial on how to make video edits, and he recommended to start. It was Sony Movie Studio. It is a diet version of Vegas. And because it was a diet version of Vegas, it was, like, really easy to, like, so, like, it took out all the more complex features and was pretty straightforward. I still use it to this day, admittedly. Yeah, like, so after that, I just started making Vine Sauce edits and started, like, making cool video essays. Actually, no, okay. This reminds me of another thing, because I was cleaning out a lot of old computer documents. I think low-key part of it was that I wanted to be just like frickin' JonTron or a Peanut Butter Gamer. I was like, you know what? I could be a cool game reviewer YouTuber too. And I had like a bunch of scrap projects and edited videos and like scripts and stuff I wrote out. I even have a bunch of like scripts for old Lego stop motion videos I wanted to make with good old Jeremy, but high school kind of got in the way of that. God, that's throwing me back real far. So I'm sorry, man. That's a friend slop game. I know exactly how we're gonna wind out tonight. We're gonna wind it out with some Ever Classic. Some Ever Classic. Dwarf Fortress is on sale. Oh, dude, you bought the friend slop. I didn't like. I never jived with 100% OJ as much as I should have. Not gonna lie. We're gonna get to where all my interest has been. I've kind of got cruddy pad here. Oh, here we go. I gotta reboot it. I got a little bit of a poopy pad here, but I can still play a few quick match games to round out stream. The most important thing is just what's it called? Game. There we go. I was thinking about music, but I don't want to get copy. I'm not sure how bad copy striking is right now. So we're just gonna use in-game music. So I actually have to turn it on. There's something. There must be like some kind of like guide to making video edits. Like you said with the manga edits. Like, I just assume, this is one thing that legitimately made me feel, like, washed in 2020. Because, you know, I think I'm making the YTV in these. I thought it was cool. And then I see, like, this new generation of kids with, like, CapCut and all these high-end editing tools. DaVinci Resolve, all free. And I felt washed. I felt so bad. I was like, where did all these, like, kids learn how to edit? There's gotta be something I missed there, man. There's gotta be, like, something. People go, like, there's gotta be something for that, you know? Let's look up those links. So that ping... You know, we could go for a high ping game to start. I used to make Lego stop-motion videos for, like, school projects. And I thought it was, like, the coolest thing, because I was, like, the only kid who knew how to use computers in my grades and shit. I thought I was so cool with it, but I never really improved. Oh, that's an Eddie. 180 ping Eddie. Let's have some. Oh, dear. $200 ping Japanese Eddie. Got a good start. Very good start. Very good start. Oh man, I thought. Oh, he doesn't know about the stuns. Oh, hit me with the unblockable. I've low-key been... Okay, you mentioned Mugen. I'm trying to pay attention to the chat while streaming. Okay, with a tick throw. Super. Oh, it's too low. Ooh. You talk about art, but I still think, like, there's definitely some ways brains are wired, and, like, this is, like, that makes people more inclined for art or not. like, I don't think you can really compare yourself to, like, the greats, like, you know, like Da Vinci or whatnot, because they just got to draw and sculpt for a full-time job. If you get, like, if anybody had, like, low stress and got paid to practice art, anybody could be god tier. Okay, let's burst out of here. Oh, I'm playing this matchup wrong. Ow. Counter hit. Oh! Oh, shit, you got me. I've been thinking about running a few music tournaments, but the issue is that as I get older and I get more responsibilities, like, I'm taking care of, like, a lot of housework and shit. So I get really tired and get less free time in general. Oh, he's fucking taking me for a ride. Oh my god. Yes, yeah, so I guess that's less genes, more just the fact that they're always constantly practicing drawing. But I do believe that, like, there's some stuff that passively gets you oriented to certain it's Asian upbringing. Get it right. Like, for me in writing, I can't exactly, like, peg why I love writing so much, or have, like, such good understanding, but I'm guessing it's, like, autism combined with, like, good pattern seeing. Oh, the delay. I can't mash the 2 frames delay. I can't get out of these. Not gonna lie, I think IQ is still what's it called? The only people who really care about IQ are fake-ass babies. Like, you can't, and that's more because I don't think you can categorize stupidity or intelligence. Sometimes people just happen because that's just how the dice rolled in their life. There we go. Oh my god. That's overhead. Oh. Go back to the old talk about, like, that's the difference between, what's it called? This guy's calling out my mashes. Difference between, like, knowledge and wisdom. Oh my god, nice anti-air, though. Oh, that was rolled back. Ow! Oh, poop. Oh man, very hard to mash out of his stuff at this delay. Who the hell is Reefer Combuster? He's using his Asian kanji dexterity to reach his... But yeah, it's like, what leads, my personal theory is like what leads to personal aptitudes and just things is just what you unconsciously do a lot when you're younger. Like a lot of young artists grow up to be artists when they're older because as kids they're just like passively building. Oh, didn't react to that fast enough. Oh, do I still have the delay on? That's not good. I think I still got 2 frames of delay. Yep, I feel it. I feel it. I'm playing this on hard mode. Ah. It's okay, I got super DP. Ah, if all else fails, just meaty that overhead. Ah, go. Fuck you, Burst Man. Usually, like, you put on, like, some frame delay in your controls to help with delay, but it kills me a lot, because all my shit is based around IBing. And, so everything feels very stiff. Not something I want to do against, this bastard. Ah, oh my god, I saw that! I tried to go for the grab. Oh my god, I'm fucking awful. Because I was trying to call out his, back teleport to just air throw it. We got him! Ooh! That was nice and spicy clean. I'm saving it. Well, you can love science as a kid and not understand science, so you don't really build up the skills needed to understand science. Some people have science where it's just like magic. It's like, oh, the science is when the computer turns on. And computers are very complex machines. I don't need an 8-frame pre-jump, please, game. Ooh, ow. Like me, I was like trying to think on that, because like what made me like love riding so much? Oh, he is. I need to grab like a bitch. Ooh, I cannot jump out of that. That is unreactable on the delay. It's like, did you understand space? Yeah, watch this. Ah, I fucked up the stun. Come on. There we go. Well, Child D was correct in that part. Triceratops were my fucking goat. Yeah, like the real turbo science. I love science kids. Don't just like stop at reading books. They just go on the internet and Google like, how do nebulas form? And they just like absorb as much information to figure out how everything works. Those are like the real crazy science kids. Can you? This ain't looking good though. Oh. He's cooking me. I tried to call. I knew he was gonna teleport because fucking chips do. Oh, but he did a low teleport. Like, a real science kid are the kids who get, like, addicted to doing math in Kerbal Space Program. Those are the kids you fear. Those are the kids who really love science. That's crazy. That's a crazy good place to start, but like I said... No stun? Could you just give me a stun on this motherfucker? Motherfricker. Honestly, I think, like, having an aptitude for algebra will get you really far in life if you don't want to go for a math major or anything. Because algebra is useful in so many places, man. Oh my god, the fucking cross up into DP? I'm sorry, cross up into a dust? See, he's lucky I'm like wearing extra. Ah, no damage, no combo. Ah, snap. Oh. It is easy, but that's like the building blocks for like 900% of what you need to do. Let me fix my settings real quick. Okay, take off that frame delay. So, like, you realize that, like, for a lot of stuff, you just need to know basic algebra, and then you can do, like, percentile conversion formulas. You can just do whatever. You can go pretty far off into some algebra. I was kind of like that as a kid, too, but I think it's fine for kids to be into that. Because it's like magic to them. Black holes are like magic. Much better. Feeling the controls. Yeah, swing your stupid air buttons at me, won't you? Oh, too slow on that. Get out of here. Oh, I made the mistake of pushing buttons against me. No, I pushed a button against her. Oh, you thought. We'll just go for that. Best not push more air buttons against me. Oh man. I am so happy I have wrist rockets. Missed the magical? Yeah, but that magic has to go away sometimes. And then you just gotta find something else to curb your autism as an adult. For lack of a better word. I do think the arts is definitely a good place to find that magic, because then you just find some real crazy people in the arts, and you're like, how did they think of that? Oh, God, I should not have done that. I'm still very rusty. I'm on my backup pad, and I haven't been playing this game as much, trying to work on my mental a little bit more. Oh, and overhead kiss. No, oh shit, I couldn't cancel that into DP. I had a feeling she was gonna throw out that super, but it's like I could just cancel it with I think you could break. I guess maybe her armor wasn't enough. I know she gets super armor off of it. God. Ooh, found your gap. I just love how you could do that. Like, just IB defense is so great in this game. How long have I been going for? 2 hours, okay. Definitely a good time to call it here. I'm thinking like a 2-hour stream every Monday, maybe Mondays and Fridays, because those are like, because Wednesdays I kind of need to like get other work around the house done. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe Mondays and Fridays. 2 a week would be pretty fun. I just like to round out with a bit of Guilty Gear. Playing it while streaming does legitimately help out my mental a lot. Because it's like, I do not want to like scream and get mad while on camera. But yeah, I still think adult life has some magic to it. It's just because you have to get a job, it's hard to find it. The arts are great, because then it's like, I just like reading about artists. I like reading I've been reading a lot more. I'm watching a lot more shows and like trying to think about the process that goes behind creating them and how some people have to be like insane to make certain pieces of art. That's where I'm finding my magic as an adult. Or engineering, actually. I've been slightly getting into engineering and computer engineering, programming, etc. That is actual wizardry. Maybe like to me right now, because I've also like a very surface level understanding of it. That does legitimately feel like magic when you get into the crust of how computers function. Anyways, that is definitely enough for stream today. That is. I'll see you either Wednesday or Friday. I guess I'll keep stuff posted on Twitter and whatnot. But yeah. Cheers, everyone. I will see you all later.